The best part was the response when we went down. Never easy. You feel that pressure for a moment, but there was a real strong response from everybody on the field, and that says a lot about what these guys are all about. They understand how difficult these games are, how competitive they are, and then the second half, we certainly had some opportunities to get the third goal. Always important. And when you don't, you sometimes need a big save. Timmy Howard made a big save at the end. Yeah, we think that when Josie and Charlie play up there, that obviously they give us a physical dimension, the speed, the strength, keeps defenses on their heels. I think that both are improving in terms of the understanding between them and also their overall sense of how to play within the team. So, it's progress for sure. I think we've seen some good things as we were moving through the Confederations Cup, but we're hopeful that this can continue to be something that we can build upon. Yeah, all in all, pretty well. The one player that I would, they all put a lot into it, but I'd also want to mention Carlos today because I really thought in a makeshift back line, he moved back into the center. He needed to take a big leadership role. I thought that, in terms of just fighting for balls, the one thing to be said about El Salvador across the field is they compete. They're a bunch of fighters. And so, you're going to have somebody getting after every play. And I thought Carlos did a really good job of winning his battles and organizing the back line, and it's good to see. El Salvador is they're very well coached, and they play hard every game. And so I didn't make a point of telling our players, but their 3 previous results in away games were all 1-0 losses. All right, so nobody has an easy game against El Salvador, and that's a credit to the coach, and that's a credit to the way every player puts so much into every game.
Well, I think the good thing about our guys is we've been, well, not fortunate, but we've had the experience of being in this position before, so we now know what it takes to bounce back in these type of games and fight within us and get the 3 points, and I think we showed that again once again tonight. I think it was just a good effort all around. Yeah, Landon played 2 great balls. I think the first one was perfect. He put it on a platter for Clint, and Clint did a great job of staying on side and putting it away. And the second one was the same thing. I just tried to put myself in the box, and he plays very good balls, Landon. So if you make it upon yourself to get in a good spot, he'll find you.
First off, I would agree that I thought Landon had a terrific game. Active, very dynamic, mobile. So very important for us. Obviously, the 2 great crosses for the goals. Each game's different, but I think we've seen some of that in the Confederations Cup. So I think, and Landon has talked about how he feels that he has matured, grown, taken more responsibility, and understands now how to play the game at that kind of level all the time. And it's been a huge. It's been huge for our team, for everyone else to see what he's doing, how much he's putting into it, has really set a great example. There was, we mentioned at halftime to find a better balance in terms of patience. And again, sometimes when a game starts, it takes a while before things settle down. And so, you can have a game plan, but nonetheless, a player might feel that he's under enough pressure, doesn't like the next option, and now he feels like his best choice is at that point to put the ball forward. And so, I think we did a better job of finding that rhythm at times in the second half. It's something that we need to continue to find in the game for sure. Not yet, but again, we understand how important every game is here at the end. We've said it over and over that the way the results have gone thus far, There haven't been many ties. Teams have won at home, and therefore there's 4 teams that are bunched, and so you have to continue to fight for every point. I was pleased with the way a lot of guys played today. You know, again, it takes different kind of efforts. We've discussed the fact that you know, both Clint and Josie scored great goals. Landon's deliveries were very good. Landon's all-around play, I think, is always important to our team, especially when he plays the way he did tonight.